Sharia now threatens to dismember a nation divided between Muslim North and largely Christian South. It's not a story Nigerian authorities want told. They fear the growing popularity of this man, the governor of Zamfara state, who's risen from obscurity to lead this Islamic revival.
In Bauchi state in Nigeria, the Sharia court has sentenced 3 men, homosexual men, to death by stoning. It has gotten to a point when sexuality should be drawn aside from the table, where religious sentiments should be kept aside. And one heavy question that needs to be asked is, what is the value for human life? How much do we want to preserve, keep, and continue to sustain a human life? That is the question that needs to be asked. On the news this hour, in Bauchi state in Nigeria, the Sharia court has sentenced 3 men, homosexual men, to death by stoning. This is the plight of LGBTQ people living in the northern state of Nigeria. Nigeria, as we know, got her independence in 1960 by the said Lord Lugard, who decided to join the 3 parts of Nigeria, the northern region, the southern and eastern region together, to become one federation, which we now call the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But when Nigeria got her first independence as a federation, we had a constitution. But this constitution gradually started changing. After the first president of Nigeria, Nnamdi Azikiwe, went out from office, they became a sector of Nigeria which decided to put Sharia law as part of their constitution and as part of their law.
At first glance, it's just another ordinary surgical procedure. But this is a perfectly healthy man about to have his hand amputated. A convicted cattle thief, he's the first person to be punished under Islamic or Sharia law, now sweeping across the Muslim north of Nigeria. These images, recorded by Sharia activists, keen to display their civilized method of punishment.
We are telling people that, look, this is what God said in his law, and whoever dares to commit offenses against God and against humanity will receive that punishment.
Later in recovery, the hapless thief begins a second sentence, learning how to cope with a lifelong disfigurement. But there's much more at stake than just medieval forms of punishment. Sharia now threatens to dismember a nation divided between Muslim North and largely Christian South. It's not a story Nigerian authorities want told. They fear the growing popularity of this man, the governor of Zamfara state, who's risen from obscurity to lead this Islamic revival. 7 other Muslim states have now heeded his call. He says he won't stop until all Nigeria is under Sharia rule. Do you think Nigeria should become a Sharia nation?
That is my ambition, and that is the ambition of every Muslim in this country.
In most parts of Nigeria, precisely the northern state of Nigeria, the Sharia Islamic law is practiced, where in respect of the constitution, Islamic law can be executed in certain places. But the question still remains, is the Sharia court only for Islamic members or Muslims per se? Or is the Sharia court also applicable to everybody, regardless of your faith and your belief in the northern part of Nigeria. Oh, my name remains Chimerize Henry Ahunaya, and you are listening to Breaking News Wahala. Before we continue and dive in on this topic, let us just take a brief moment to read this text message that are scrolling on the screen. Like I said earlier, 3 men will be sentenced to death according to the Sharia court, or the Islamic Sharia court, in the state of Bauchi State in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, apart from what I've said, we need to ask this question: is the Sharia court only applicable to Muslims, or does it apply to anybody? For example, if I was a person of faith, a Christian who lived in Bauchi, and it was alleged that I was a homosexual, does the Sharia court hold any water against me, who is a person of a Christian faith? These are the questions we need to ask, and we cannot answer this question on today's segment. We need to invite one of our own who is a barrister. We're coming on Curio Talk, and we'll be having a conversation with the legal counsel on this matter, on what is the state of the Nigerian constitution when it comes to Islamic matters and Sharia court matters. But far from this, activists have been speaking. We've seen activists like Reverend Jide McCollin, who is the founder of the Rainbow House in the UK. We've seen Matthew Blaze, who just recently came back from America to Nigeria, who is one of our activists, and we've also seen our reputable and our one solid activist, Victor Wonder, who has always been standing against the Nigerian government, who is the first gay man to protest against the SSMP bill back then when he went on a hunger strike against these matters. Now, we've seen Victor Wonder, we've seen all these activists are saying, but the question remains: what can be the fate of these gay men who were persecuted, who have been sentenced to death by stoning without a legal counsel? In short, I want to say it's a good news that BBC for the first time, BBC Africa, came and jumped on this matter. BBC did not even take time to even say, okay, let us go to Bauchi State, let us find more information. As big as BBC is, BBC, as big as you are, having a British certificate, I cannot go there, but BBC can go there. In short, BBC has the backing of the United Kingdom. Nothing can be done to BBC. We've seen BBC go into the darkest, deepest places with cartels and have conversation. So my question remains is, why were BBC journalists not even there? Are LGBTQ matters kept under the secret so that anything can happen to gay men? Is the federal government of Nigeria hiding LGBT related matters and killing, like we saw in the case of the medical doctor who was about to go and relocate to America, who was killed by his then house help, slaughtered, killed together with his friend? And we heard that the police came, they arrested the culprit, but till today, we did not hear any court matter on that case. Till today, we don't even know if the culprits are still behind bars or they are free loose.
The doctor in the do homosexual in the follow men. As in the way in the do other things say like in a normal way, and then me I know the agree. In the disturbing, no be only one day in the doing that kind of thing. They think converse me, I come my friend, tell them say make them come help me so that I will pack my load, come out for the house. And then after them come, they can't tie them. I can't try to release him for the tight way we tight him. I release him for the hand. I never did the one way there for the leg, and then he come jack me. He start give me blow. So I can't tear the shirt, I come out for his hand. So I just carry cutlass, start cut down for head.
Today's conference promises to showcase the early success recorded following the gallant deployment of tactical, investigative and intelligence assets at the command disposal. Suspects arrested 19, exhibit recovered 55. The breakdown: locally made pistol 5, unexpended ammunition 46, cartridges 3, vehicle car 1, itel phone 1, machete 1, burglarious metal 1, dry leaf suspected to be Indian hemp, also 1 bag. 3 suspected persons have been arrested in connection to the gruesome murder of the deceased duo of Dr. Obiseke Donald Ibe, a 37-year-old male medical doctor working at the Zenith Lab and Kidney Center and his friend and housemate, Ezekiel Edoja.
Activists have spoken, activists always speak. But the thing is that at this point in time, with the way things are going in Nigeria, it's not just about talking. No. Any activist that does not have a legal law degree is just a talking activist. Parrots can talk, but parrots don't host news. Parrots are not listening. You listen to parrots for fun and be like, oh my God, the parrot can speak. That is it. But right now, we need to stop being talking parrots. We need to show that we are more than talkers. We need to show that we are doers, movers, and shakers. We need to start getting degrees. We need to start having legal counsel. In this case matter now, the only place we can run to is to TS to ask if they can have a legal counsel. Even the TS that we talk about, I have heard that so many NGOs, not mention TS, but I've heard that many NGOs in the Nigerian community or in the LGBTQ in Nigeria are not even queer people leading these organizations. This is another thing to talk about. The NGOs are not even queer people. They are straight people who are allies. They are helping the community. And this calls for questioning because honestly, as allies, I do appreciate you. I do appreciate your standing with us. I do appreciate your speaking with us. But you cannot know my pain more than me. You can write a book about me, but you cannot write the depth of my pain than me. You cannot tell me the depth of my pain than me. I tell you the depth of my pain. I tell you how deep my wounds are. And I tell you if I'm over from my wounds. That is how deep it is. So even though that we have allies that are standing with us, we need community members to take positions because Kill Real Talk is going successful and Kill Real Talk remains successful and it will continue to remain successful because I'm not an ally, I'm a member. That is who I am. I have been beaten, I have been killed. That is why I can fight. That is why even tomorrow I want to look by or I want to sleep, I'd rather sacrifice my sleep for this community. So in this case, it's the same matter. Bauchi State, we need activists now to unite. That is why we are calling all activists. That is why we are calling all community members. Let's come together on the 23rd of July and begin to talk about this matter. Let's come together and put our resources together. Which one get lawyer? Which one no get lawyer? Which one get money? Which one no get money? Which one get fame? Which one no get fame? Make we add everything where we get. Make we join hands together as one community. Oh, now that they tell you your own, you go, what's it? You go even skip and what is it saying? But now we are calling on you. This is the time all of us can come together and get something done. Come together and save this Bauchi tree that are about to be stoned.